Hi everyone, Aldbar here, and welcome to my Let's Play. Well, we need to continue with the giant hold flagging. So, last time we did Cabal for 1, I guess we're going to do Prison of the Plains. Once you unlock a teleport location in Giant Hold, you can use an NPC to go directly there. I haven't done it yet, so I guess we're gonna walk. When you run this on Epic, the Epic Giant Hold version, you can actually run into dragons, unlike the heroic version. This big lava field over here, you're supposed to go through that arch over there and go around. You can actually, rather than going that pathway, can bridge it through this dragon wings, whatever, and go around. I like how this pool vanishes when you go around it. Yeah, this is where you're supposed to get to. We found the destination. Now we can, I guess, teleport directly here. Not that I care. So yeah, we need to do the flagging for Giant Hold. There are 3 flagging quests. We'll open up a 4th flagging quest, and then you can do the raid. And you must do it for the Epic and the Heroic. Each one has his own NPC who gives you the quest. And even though you can red door the quest, that means you can have someone else open the quest for you. If you don't talk to an NPC, get the quest objectives and move the quest chain on, you will not complete the flagging. So you have to do the quest on Epic if you want to do the Epic raid, or Heroic if you want to do the Heroic raid, or both if you want to do both. So we're going to do the Epic. This is going to be for XP. I'm only level 22, but whatever. And after that, immediately we're going to do the Heroic version. And yeah, we'll try to do some different... We'll show off different variations just to keep things interesting. Note, you must have a hireling to solo this quest. Hireling, pet, or whatever. If not, it will be impossible to open the doors and get past.
The door opens. Beyond it lies the magical barrier blocks entry into the chamber, marked with the symbol of Dale Quor. Does it serve to keep you out, or something?
Yeah, this big room has a whole bunch of different like
is the symbol for the plane of Da'anvi. Below it is a switch and a receptor shaped to take some kind of orb.
Yeah, we're gonna go get these orbs from the central room. We'll get one, and we'll start putting them into the rooms. And as we do that, we will unlock the room.
Has been ruined beyond repair. The once glowing symbol of Irian sits lifeless at its center.
Okay, you need to go into this room. There's a scroll over here. This one says down, up, down, up. Okay, that's the code. Now you can just brute force the answer. I've done it many times. It doesn't take that long. Sometimes it can be faster than going to pick up the note, but if you didn't pick up the note, oh, whatever. I still recommend doing it the normal way and picking up the note. Save you the hassle of trying to guess. So, down, up, down, up. That's the code. And it changes every quest, so you gotta come and see what the code is this time.
Another barrier blocks access to the Dale Quor chamber.
You really want to clear out these hallways. You're going to be passing here again, and you're going to have to put down hirelings and tell them to open up doors. And you really don't want them to be interfered with.
The chamber marked by the symbol of Lemania is covered in long dead vines.
Yeah, basically there's going to be a bunch of rooms. Every time we're going to come, put an orb in one of these sockets, defeat a room, and then get 2 orbs in return. So we get a net positive gain of 1 for each room we complete.
The chamber marked by the symbol of
This guy's trouble. He gives us a key.
One of Maragog's lieutenants has turned it into a makeshift camp. Yet another magical barrier. Whatever was imprisoned within this chamber must have been terribly powerful.
Okay, we're almost to the top of this structure. Shrine, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, once we get to this guy, talk to him.
A door with an intricate locking.
Now, to get into this door, we can pick it, or we can go back and talk to the Rakshasa over there and beat the key out of him. Or we can perhaps bluff our way out of it. In the heroic version, I'm just gonna pick the door. I mean, I probably can pick it now. Gotta walk halfway down this ramp. See if we can persuade him to give it up peacefully. Diplomacy, intimidate, bluff. That was expected. I am totally fine with beating it out of you. Once you've opened up that door, you can no longer talk to this guy. He'll just ignore you. So if you want the key by brute force or by diplomacy or whatever, you gotta do it before you open the door. It essentially despawns the option. If that makes any sense. Gotta buy more jump potions. Okay, got the key.
The great door opens to reveal the doors to the control room fly shut.
Yeah, we already have the warden's note.
Chilling cackle echoes through the room.
Truth be told, I don't remember what it is anymore. I think it was down, up, down, up. It's either that or it was up, down, up, down. So we'll try it. The Undying Warden, fine.
The warden falls back into lifeless bones.
So let's try. Down, up, down, up.
His magic fading from the room.
There we go. Down, up, down, up. And now we can pull this. Let's see if it works.
As the valve locks
Yep.
into place,
Turns white.
the barrier
Worked.
to the central
This is going to be to the end.
vanishes.
But we first need to charge up all the rooms. Well, charge up all of these receptacles.
Interceptors cover the walls of the large central chamber. It is likely all must be filled for the chamber to open its planar cell.
Okay, so this particular room, room number 1, can only be done if you're lawful. Oh, let's use our Iron Defender for this. I can self-resurrect him if I need. And right here. And now click that.
The symbol for the plane of Da'anvi glows as the portal to the plane.
You touch this gate while it's active, you get electrocuted. Okay, so he gives you a test, and all the answers have to be I respect law. Okay. Your elder brother, whatever. So, what to confront him and demand whatever. Stick to the law. Turn him into the authorities.
As the bearer of justice and
Okay.
falls, the room returns to its original state.
We've completed it. And now we can pick up the orbs and the receptors. Now, there's 2 rooms who will spawn in a chest. It's random which rooms will spawn in, and each one has one single unique piece of loot that can spawn in it. It's all bound to a character unequipped. That means you can actually buy it through the auction house, but none of it's relevant today, basically. So there is a belt who gives a extra armor class, so maybe whatever.
And the portal to the plane of Dolar opens. All at once, dust rises from the floor, and the hanging corpses of long-dead soldiers take shape around you.
This inevitable can be trouble if he stuns you. I think the one you get at the end of Vaughn 3 is harder.
Of the dead are lain to rest.
And we got the chest.
To its original state. The orbs at the back of the room are no longer engaged.
So every time we do this, we spend 1 rune, 1 orb at the door. We can no longer get this one out to activate the door, and you get 2 from inside. By the way, if you activate this and there's no one inside, well, if you activate it and someone inside and the party inside die, the door will reopen. You can pull it out or reactivate it if you want. If there's no one inside when you activate it, you'll have to wait for like a half a minute, and then you can reactivate the switch. It will turn off the barrier and can pull out the orb. Happened to me before, but I'm just telling you now. There is a way to get it out. You know what? Actually, I should probably rebuff. About time. I don't want to forget. Don't really need jump. Got an orb already set. All over my Iron Defender.
The symbol for the plane of Fernir.
Yeah, you can already guess what's going to be in each one of these rooms.
As the plane of Fernir becomes coterminous with our own, flames engulf the walls and lava flows from the portal above. The room cools as the final fire is quenched. The orbs go dark in their sockets.
Hope I've got my screen capture. Okay, now for this one, this is Lamania. You gotta be very careful, make sure they don't run off. If your hireling runs off, he's just gonna touch the barrier and die.
As the portal connecting the maternal plane to Lamania opens,
This guy always disappears mid-fight.
Engulf the room around.
It is possible to kill him before, but it's unlikely unless you're way stronger than him. Yeah. And now he goes into his air elemental whirlwind attack phase, and he's immune to damage. You gotta wait for him to snap out of it. Okay.
The trees wither and disappear as the twilight forest recedes. The orbs in the receptors cease their sparkling.
Okay. Another one down. Got undead, got cold, got Shavarath.
The symbol of Maybar marks this chamber.
We're gonna skip, I think, the final one.
And darkness.
Do that one on the heroic. You want to see how it looks. Come on. I know you're here. This guy's got tons of fortification. Chipping away at his health, slowly but surely.
Light quickly returns, and the shadows recede as the endless night is banished. The orbs in the room are free for the taking.
Got him. This one I think is probably one of the hardest ones that you wouldn't expect it to be hard. The cold dot that the boss can do over here is very scary.
The room as the portal to Rizia opens, a rime of frost spreads quickly across the floor and walls.
Be very careful with your health.
Warmth returns to your fingers as the final creature
We
falls.
survived.
The orbs no longer power the planar cell.
Well, surprisingly or oddly enough, we made it all this way and we've only had one chest so far, so hopefully it's here. This particular one is kind of sketchy.
The chamber marked by the symbol of the Shavarath has the faint. You find yourself in the center of a battleground as the plane of Shavarath surges forth.
Be very careful also. You get swiped too many times and you just die. I can take a full attack to the face, but only if I'm at full health. You gotta be very careful.
Emerge the victor in this small piece of the
Ooh.
shattered battleground. The orbs and
Survive.
receptors are now lifeless and dark.
I can predict that the final chest will be in the final room, but we're going to skip that room because, well, we've got enough orbs. Fine, don't need it. Final room, Zoriat, a skip. And yeah, we need first we need to go put in all the orbs, and then we can activate the switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The final orb lights in its receptor. Almost imperceptibly.
Typically you leave a player at the top,
The plane of dream
but
fades
whatever.
into the room.
When you're soloing, you have to climb all the way back. You can leave a hireling here and tell him to do it,
Locks into place.
but it's very easy to do it yourself.
Comes from above. The chamber will seal on the count of 10.
Okay, this quest changes depending on epic and heroic. In epic, you don't have this guy. I mean, in heroic, you don't have this guy.
The dragons? You wish to know about the dragons? The quarry Hashalak rasps with amusement. They banded together, you know. The quarry say. The quarry
Yeah, Hashalak, whatever his name is. He does not show up in heroic, so it's an easier fight.
Such hatred hisses the Hashalak. The quarry screeches and the battle cry of Shabarath fills the chamber. The quarry screeches and the stench of Dolar fills the chamber.
You gotta be very careful not to take too much charisma damage. If you do, you're in serious trouble. You can basically fail this quest because of it.
The quarry screeches and the darkness of Mabar fills the chamber.
Just die already.
The quarry Hashalak
Okay.
screams as
Now there's a
its
docent
quarry screeches
who drops on the floor.
battle cry of Shabarath fills the chamber.
So we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna touch it once. If you touch it twice, you die. So there it is. Touch it once.
Dark psychic energy
That's it.
stirs
Stay away from it.
It would be safer to let Maragod collect the ancient artifact for
If you
himself.
insist on trying to pick it up, you're just gonna kill yourself. And if I'm not mistaken, I tested it, and Divine Intervention does not save you from it. Anyway, yeah, there we go. 74,000 XP. 21 minutes, not bad. There we go. That was epic. And now we need to do it on heroic. But heroic, we're going to go faster. Welcome back. The exact same place.
The door opens. Beyond it lies the prison. A magical barrier blocks entry into the chamber, marked with the symbol of Dale Quor. Etched into the wall ahead is the symbol for the plane of Da'anvi. Below it is a switch and a receptor shaped to take some kind of orb.
Oh, I forgot. You have to take, get the code.
The chamber has been ruined beyond repair.
And the code
Glowing
is
symbol of Irian sits
down, down,
rightfully
up, up.
at its center.
I can remember that. Down, down, up, up.
Another barrier blocks access to the Dale Core chamber. It would seem that this chamber holds great importance. The chamber marked by the symbol of Kithri now lies in ruins. One of Nimbus's lieutenants has turned it into a makeshift camp.
You're going from DM text to DM text.
Whatever was imprisoned within this chamber must have been terribly powerful.
Well, we just passed the shrine, so just in case you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Hey, let's talk to this guy.
A door with an intricate locking
Let's pick the lock.
bars any further progress. The great door
Let's go in.
opens to reveal some kind of the doors to the control room fly shut. A bone-chilling
Kill this,
echoes through the room.
Kill the warden.
The warden falls back into lifeless bones.
Down, down, up, up. So down,
Magic fading
down.
from the room.
Up, up. Pull the valve. There we go.
As the valve locks into place, the barrier to the central chamber vanishes. 8 receptors cover
Got the
walls
receptor.
of the large central chamber. It is likely all must be filled for the chamber to open its planar cell.
We can do this one. I mean, last time we did this one. Typically, players will skip this one because it's very often you don't have somebody who's lawful in the party, so just the way it goes. Well, I guess we're gonna do the
This chamber is marked by the symbol of Dolar.
more common
And the smell.
experience.
The portal to the plane of Dolar opens. All at once, dust rises from as the last of the dead are laid to rest. The room returns to its original state. The orbs at the back of the room
Okay,
are no longer
orbs.
engaged.
It's unfortunate that the whatever it is, the flagging for this quest overlaps the favor for the flagging for the other quests. I mean, they made it you have to do both quests individually.
For the plane of
We don't get extra favor for it.
is seared into this as the plane of Fernia becomes coterminous with our own. Flames engulf the walls and lava flows from the portal above. The room cools as the final fire is
One of the
quenched.
coolest
The
lava rooms in DDO.
dark in their sockets.
Well, we got one of the chests. Yeah, flagging for this on heroic. Well, flagging for this when you're over level is much faster. The only one who doesn't stick to this rule is
covered in long
Madstone Center.
as the portal connecting the maternal plane to Lemania opens. Moss and shrubbery quickly engulf the room around you.
Well, I just answered myself a question. When they have that animation that comes out of the ground and catches you, is it linked to the ground or is it linked to you? The answer is linked to you. Because if you can somehow magically move, like being knocked back by the air elemental, it will move you together with the animation.
They're sparkling.
Hey, and he died. Yeah, to be expected. Well, we can fix it 3 times. Hopefully he won't get himself killed again. Please stand right here and do not move.
The symbol of Maybar marks this chamber. The dim light within the plane of Maybar opens, and darkness surrounds you. Light quickly returns, and the shadow
Much less wolves to deal with.
is banished. The orbs in the room are free for the taking.
Yeah, if you do all of the rooms, you'll end up with one extra orb. It's not going to help you, but hey, if you want to.
The symbol for the plane of Rizia fills this chamber with an icy... As the portal to Rizia opens, a rime of frost spreads quickly across the floor and walls. Warmth returns to your fingers as the final creature falls. The orbs no longer power the planar cell.
Okay. This time we're gonna get to fight the Mirrorlith again.
The chamber marked by the symbol of the Shavarath.
But technically speaking, you could choose to skip this one. Since you can always skip one, I mean, for a lot of players, there is no choice but to skip the first one, because they're not lawful, so they cannot do the first one. But if you have the choice, typically players will do the lawful. Well, there's not much risk, and skip the last one, Zoriat.
This room is marked by the blood-red symbol. As the portal opens, the teeth of Zoriat jut sharply through the walls.
Yeah, Mind Flayers can hit you with charisma damage. I mean, you've got a big beholder, so.
Free to be taken from the cell.
And Iron Defender died again. You can stay dead, I don't care. Let's go get the orbs, put them in. Okay. That one already has.
The final orb lights in its receptor. Almost imperceptibly, a fragment of Dale core, the plane of dream, fades into the room.
Okay. Now we can activate the big switch.
The switch locks into place. A magical voice comes from above. The chamber will seal on the count of 10.
Okay, come on. Time to talk to him. And, well,
The giant, you came for answers, the Core Forge said. Visibly wounded, the Core Forge does not let up. The ancient Core Forge screams out. The quarry screeches, and the chill of Rizia fills the chamber.
hey, we haven't picked it up yet. Touch it once.
A dark psychic energy stirs.
And stay away from it. This is scary on hardcore.
Safer to let Nimbus
You can accidentally double click it and die.
for himself.
We are done. 8,000 XP, nice. 10 minutes. So yeah, basically we need to go back now and turn in both versions of the quest. So both heroic and epic versions of this quest. And that will move us ahead in the flagging. So let's see. This one's going to be Storm Giant. This is, I think, the classic one. Prison of the Plains. This guy's going to be the epic Return to Prison of the Plains. Return to Prison of Plains. Okay, and that's it. We've done both parts of Prison of the Plains. Well, as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you on my next video. Bye.